All right, so our newly signed franchise QB1 quarterback, Matthew Stafford, has gone ahead and decided to share some wisdom. Gone ahead and decided to share some wisdom with us on how he believes the Rams can avoid a Super Bowl hangover. And not only that, uh, you know, possibly repeat as our QB1 Matthew Stafford has shared some wisdom on how they can accomplish that goal. So let's go ahead and get into this. Every team wins the Super Bowl. There's talk of the following offseason about a potential hangover. And the conversations happening right now for the Rams. Yeah, I don't. A lot of people seem to be favoring other teams. That's fine. That's cool. That's all right. It's only April, but the question has been asked of Matthew Stafford how the Rams can avoid a Super Bowl hangover. And basically the man goes on to say he just sets short-term goals and they'll be just fine come September. So this is his quote right here. I don't really think about it. Been a part of this league for a long time. Like you said, it is the first Super Bowl win of my career, and probably a lot of guys in there as well. But if you play this game long enough, you understand what you did last year, good, bad, indifferent, doesn't really have much bearing on what you do the following year. And there are so many things you have to do to prepare, and so many things you have to go correct or right for you during the season as well. Or I would assume he meant go right for you during the season. I think the easiest thing for me to do is just to stay in the moment and not worry about what it's gonna look like in September right now, or October, or November, or December. Just kind of sit here and say, okay, what do I need to accomplish today, this week, maybe the first 2 weeks, phase one, phase two? Just make those goals and things you're trying to work on, make them short term and stay in the moment as best you can. I think that's very well said. Stafford has never played a season that ended as late as the Rams' 2021 campaign did. In fact, no other team had either, because it was the first 17-game season, first extra with the extra game. And the Rams played an additional 4 games in the postseason. And that was a crazy run too, man. Those last 4 games were nuts. As a result, they didn't have much time to sit around and think about the magical season they had just put together, because 2 months later, they've already reported for the offseason workout programs. With Stafford, Aaron Donald, Sean McVay, Jalen Ramsey, Cooper Kupp back in the mix for 2022, the Rams are once again expected to be a Super Bowl contender, and there's really no reason to believe they won't be. And well, I'm inclined to agree. Matthew, what he said here was I really liked what he said. It's good advice for life too. Honestly, if you have some sort of goal, or something you are passionate about out there, basically, you have to, if you want to accomplish those goals, you kind of have to chop it up into bite-sized pieces. You have to, exactly what Matthew said, you have to set short-term goals. That old expression, you don't want to eat the elephant in one bite. You want to eat it by small little bites over time, and only worry about what you can control right now. And for the Rams, the only thing Matthew here can control is getting his body back in shape. Just attempting, just participating in the off-season workout program. They checked in a few days ago, and as of right now, all they're doing, I believe, is just lifting weights and watching film. And I'm sure they're getting to know the new coaches. We got some new coaches on board. I'm sure that they are studying the playbook. I'm sure Sean has made little adjustments to the playbook, So I'm sure they're getting doing a little bit of study time, just like in school. And, I'm sure he's throwing the ball to Cooper Kupp because Cooper Kupp is the best receiver in the league. And him showing up to these workouts is evident of that. I really like what I have heard from Matthew here, and I like the overall attitude from the franchise. And it's looking good for us. Like I said, I'm not going to predict anything crazy. I'm just going to take it a day at a time, just like Matthew here. Set short-term goals, take it one day at a time, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But that's going to be it for now, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. And as always, go Rams.